Can you stat check your favorite creators? Let's see, because that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do today. Kind of. Basically, me and my friend were outside doing, extracurricular activities, and we were basically thinking, could you essentially stat check like an RPG game content creators for what they are good at and what they are not so great at? Sorry, I'm switching the cameras a lot because it's fun. Blame me, judge me, whatever. Anyway, so I thought about it, and I think I have the definitive list, the definitive like Pokemon stat chart for grading or essentially judging or whatever you want your favorite content creators. And here it is. This is it. You have creativity, strategy, consistency, charisma, and community. And with these 5 stats, I think you can judge your favorite creators. And this is kind of not only from the viewer's perspective, but also from the creator's perspective. And the reason why I was thinking about this, I need to take a drink, was because as a beginner creator, as somebody who doesn't do it full time, who isn't that great at it, am I okay? No, I'm not that great. Anyway, I have some of these stats like pretty good, like more than the usual person, especially since I work in content, but others I am failing horribly in. And you'll see that a lot of like the top of the top, their names, they're like pretty well-rounded. You kind of have to be. But when you're in beginning at it, you're not well-rounded. You're probably like 0 on one, 100 on the other. And I realized, I was like, man, if I can stat check some of my friends too who want to be content creators, I wonder if we can kind of merge. So it's like, I'm good at what you're bad at and you're good at what I'm bad at, and we can merge and kind of, puzzle piece this thing together. And if that works, then maybe you'll see some more content from me in the future. I'm actually going to a meeting very soon now. Actually, that's why I'm hurrying up really quick. That might be happening within the next couple hours. And if that works, then maybe I'll post more. Oh, it'd be great. You're going to definitely know which stat I am lacking in the most if you look at both of my channels, including this one that is supposed to be uploaded every day, and it's not. So let's go into it. Creativity. Are you doing the same thing that everybody else does, or did you think of something new? Are you stretching something? Did you really put a spin on it that sets the curve for the rest of everybody else doing this thing, right? And that comes with innovation. It comes with creativity. I think it also comes with like storytelling and how you go about things. There are some people who in the creator space that are super creative. They do stuff that nobody ever does, like at all. And then there are others who just do what everybody else does, which is not a bad thing. It's just you have your stats, boosted in a different way. So that's creativity, in my opinion. Then you got strategy. Okay, some people create for the video itself, and they just want to, make videos, and that's fine. Some people really focus on the strategy. Like they have the thumbnail and title down. They know how to get into Twitter and get into spaces. They know how to essentially, get in the algorithm and get in the community and just funnel the numbers. They're all about strategy of what feeds into what. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the back-end producing, marketing kind of brain. Some people are great at it. Some people are shit at it. Okay, so then we got consistency. These are the people that never let you down. They are going to upload no matter what, when they say they are, always. And those are the people who, like, sometimes they're daily. Think of like Casey Neistat back in the day. Like, he uploaded every day for years. It was insane. So that's consistency. You can rely on them. You're going to love them. That's consistency. 4th, charisma. These are the people who are just like you. How can you not just like, you know what I mean? How can you not love them in a way? It's like, even when you hate them, you kind of love them. Even when you hate them, they can kind of, and kind of like get you back in their claws. You know what I'm talking about? There's a couple creators like that. One is like Logan Paul. I feel like Logan Paul is so charismatic. Whether you hate him or love him, he actually got like a bunch of people back into loving him and like rooting for him, even though everybody hated him at one point. Then he got everybody to root for him in a way, and then all of a sudden he made you hate him again. So it's like he's an example of someone who's just like top-notch charisma. But charisma doesn't always have to be like, oh, I'm smooth and everybody loves me. Charisma could also be just you being you. Makes me think of like the Green Brothers. You know what I mean? They're not trying to be anything they're not. They are just themselves, and you love them for it. I picked out a couple individual creators that, are out here, but I wish I kind of picked people like Good Mythical Morning. Makes me think of somewhere of charisma. Good Mythical Morning, I'm actually going to pull that up too. Good Mythical Morning is such a good poll for this thought process. You know, I'm just gonna copy this. Anyway, I'm not editing this, as you could probably tell. So sorry that this is rough, and I'm trying to go quick because again I have that meeting in a bit. Anyway, lastly, you got community. These are the people who are just always like, their community is so strong. They move as like an ocean. Everybody knows them. Kind of makes me think of like the Swifties. You know what I mean? They're just so tight knit, and the creator actually engages with the community a lot. It's not like there's the creator and then everybody's just down in the comments. It's like, no, the creator is with the community. They got Discord events, they got live streams that are going on, they show up in person, they're doing stuff constantly. That is a community based streamer. Kind of makes me think of Yes Theory. Yes Theory is really heavily into their community, even though that they're just YouTubers. Most of the time, community based creators are mostly Twitch streamers, but Yes Theory is an example of a YouTuber, a YouTube group that is really good with their community. So these are the 5 stats, and right here you can kind of see that just like Pokemon, you can kind of like move, and some people are going to be like that and like this, and then maybe like there, and then ooh, kind of there, and then boom, you know. So each person kind of has their different stat that they're good at, or maybe mid at, or really low at. And I am going to map out just a couple people because why not? I kind of feel like it. So first we got Ludwig. Ludwig is a creator that you might know. Can I shrink this? Can I make this smaller? There you go. I'll put him right there. Ludwig. Okay, so what do we think? We're going to map out each one of these individually. I guess that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to go quick because I got stuff to do. Creativity? He is pretty creative, but he's not down here. I wouldn't say he's all the way up here. There are some people who are way more creative than him, so I'm going to give him mid tier, maybe like a 5, 6 out of 10. And by the way, okay, I said yes, 5 out of 10. In my opinion, average is 5 out of 10. The people who say average is 7 out of 10 are just lying to themselves, or they're trying to be nice. When a movie is mid, it's not bad, but it's not good. It's just like it's average. That's 5 out of 10. Why are you condensing all of a good movie to 8 to 10? There's no expression of what's good. It's only 8, 9, or 10, while bad is everything below 7 when most movies aren't even that bad. That's crazy. Like, let's put it in the middle. 5 out of 10 is average. I understand 50% is a losing grade, but this isn't a grade. It's just a scale out of 10 compared to everything else in the world, right? So him being a 5 out of 10 creative is not bad. He does some creative stuff, and then other things he doesn't do that creative, and that's fine. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm saying his live streams can be decently creative, I'm gonna boost them up just a little bit to like a 6 out of 10. There you go. Okay, don't get mad at me, please. Anyway, strategy-wise, he was actually really good. He made the game for streamers to go into YouTube, and he was ahead of the curve, in my opinion, and he shared his knowledge. He was a huge influence on everybody. I think he's at least a 7 out of 10 strategy. He was good. He was good. He knows what he's doing. Consistency, again, he was really consistent. He streamed all the time. He uploaded all the time. I could usually rely on him. His content wasn't always the most consistent in terms of what I wanted to see, though. So I'm going to boost it maybe just around where strategy was, 6 to 7 out of 10. Charisma, he's very good at charisma. He's a very charismatic guy. I would say average. And then community, he's very strong with his community. So this is an example. I think he is mostly... What is he strongest in, though? What is he strongest in? Let's see. I think if he is the king out of my list of people, I kind of think it's community. I think he has one of the stronger communities in our list. So I'm going to put him at almost like a 9 out of 10 community, especially since he's a streamer. He's always directly engaging with them in his community events, in his live streams, in his Discord, in his events, like his personal community events, maybe in his Patreon with his podcast. I think he's got that stuff on lock. This is Ludwig's chart. And like I said, a lot of the top creators, and I'll reveal mine at the end if you care, which you don't. I know most of you do not. Whoops. But most of the top creators are going to be like pretty well-rounded like this. Not everybody is that well-rounded. I'm not that well-rounded. I'll tell you mine again at the end. So this is Ludwig. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Let's move on to, boom, Speed. Okay? Speed is a creator. You might know him. Let's go through the stats. Creative. He can be pretty creative, but also sometimes he just kind of walks around and does stuff. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like the most creative thing to like go to the Shaolin monk temple and be able to do like the training with the monks. That's like freaking cool. But also, if you have the means to do it, why would you not do it? It's kind of obvious. If you can tour Tom Brady's house, why would you not do it, right? So I wouldn't call it the most creative. So I'm gonna give him like, it's definitely not down here, but it's like, boom. You know what I mean? It's good. And he's creative with his bits and what he does, but he's just so freaking funny. Strategy, it carries more weight than his creative. He doesn't really need to focus on his creative as much. Strategy, he was really good at his like clip farming and stuff. And he gets everywhere, but how much is that of his strategy and how much is it out? I think he is smart in terms of the strategy of getting out there to the public, getting out there, making sure he's worldwide, making sure he's in everybody's feed all the time. So you can't say he's not good at strategy, but I'm not saying like he's like Mr. Beast or nothing. So I think he is like mid strategy. Consistency, he's got to be up there. He has some of the highest producing, highest crazy IRL streams you can do, and they happen all the time. And he has so many projects going on at once. He's like a mad lad. So I have to give him like up here in consistency, and then charisma, dude. Charisma, he is himself. He has been he had some rough patches when he was a kid, but now people love him. People see the crazy side of him. People see the genuine side of him, and people just love him. And he's great at interacting with chat. I think he is the king of charisma in terms of this chart right now. I think he's there. So I think charisma carries him compared to like, for instance, creative. And then community, I think his community is good. I think he engages with them, naturally being a live streamer. But I don't really hear about the speed community that much. I just know that everybody knows speed. That's different than engaging with your community and moving them. You know what I mean? It's like everybody knows the person. Doesn't necessarily mean everybody's in the community and he's always engaging. That doesn't mean he's not engaging though. So I don't think he's the king of community compared to Ludwig, but I do think it's really high up there. And so now you can see his is kind of well-rounded too. It's just shifted over, but it's lacking in some areas, but it's because he's so hardcore, heavy lifting with the charisma department. I don't know if you can like disagree with me. You can't. Why would you even try? Anyway, that's speed. Tell me if you disagree. Okay, let's go to Moist. The Jesus himself, the Jesus of the internet. What do you guys think of Moist? I can tell you right now that his ultimate stat, we're not going to go in order for this one just because I'm getting bored, is consistency. I feel like he's literally posting like 3 times a day. And they're all like, I don't know. I just like to hear him talk about stuff. So I would say his consistency and charisma is less than speed, but not by much. He is literally just himself. Everybody loves him. He's funny. He is himself. There's nobody like him. And he's not trying. I don't know. Charisma, he's up there. Strategy, dude, he doesn't have any strategy. He doesn't. Have you seen his thumbnails? Have you seen his thumbnails? He is always just so consistent, and he's riding the wave of love and charisma and consistency in some of his community and stuff. But his strategy is literally like, it's not a bad strategy. I think a strategy is like, what are you aiming for? How close are you getting? And does it work? And what he is aiming for, he gets close to it and it works. So technically, strategy, he's top notch for him. If I try to do what Moist Critical does, I am failing. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I bring the strategy low, because it's not replicatable. Okay? Like Mr. Beast, a lot of people became Mr. Beast clones and made an empire from it. Like there's so many people, like Unspeakable. You know what I mean? Where you could tell they were doing exactly what Mr. Beast was doing. You know what I mean? And they made a career of it. If I did exactly what Moist Critical was doing, I'm getting 10 views a video. So that's why I put strategy pretty freaking low. Creative, also pretty low. Let's be real. He has, I'm talking about his main channel. In his side channels, he does a lot of very creative stuff. His D&D campaigns are awesome. The stuff he did with the warehouse are crazy. What he's going to do with his farm, I'm sure, is going to be absolutely fantastic. But in terms of his main channel, his bread and butter, him just talking, I think it's not the most creative because he just talks about what he wants to talk about. You don't really go there for his creativity. You go there for his charisma, for his takes on current events or funny, or the fact that he brings out funny stories. He finds funny stories on the internet and he's fun to hear him go through it. So I wouldn't put the most stats in creative, but that doesn't mean that he's not creative. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to play ball here a little bit. Anyway, community, I give it a little bit less than Speed and Ludwig. but it's pretty strong. I love watching his game days with Shopify Rebellion, and he is naturally a live streamer. He goes on his Reddits and he's like engages with his people. He is very high, but I wouldn't say it's Ludwig or iShowSpeed's community yet. And so here you actually see a much more lopsided thing. He's like, again, you don't need all 5 to be a good creator. You just need, I think, well, I'll tell you the 2 most important ones. Actually, I will tell you the 2 most important ones if you're starting out, in my opinion. Which, who am I to say that? I don't know. I work for a lot of top creators. I don't need to prove myself to you. That's not what this video is for. So listen to me if you want to. Don't listen to me if you don't. Anyway, he made it. He can do whatever the heck he wants. It's lopsided, but it doesn't matter because he's so good at certain things. He's so good at charisma, consistency. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I need to move this along because I have an Uber to catch. I have an Uber to catch in 8 minutes. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. We're speed running. Rhett and Link. I literally just said this earlier. We're gonna blitz through it. Rhett and Link. Creative. They can be pretty creative for their own style. So I'm gonna give them like up there. Strategy. I think they're over here. They're not like the craziest. I don't think you can exactly replicate what they can do, but they're better than like Moist Critical. So I'm gonna give them like mid to mid high. Consistency. The most consistency in I didn't even show you. Consistency, like super consistent, dude. They've been uploading every single day for how many years on multiple channels? Crazy. Consistency's crazy. Charisma, gotta love them. I'm gonna put them at the top. I'm just kind of fanboying over them. I'm just gonna be real. And then community, they're super community engaged. This is Good Mythical Morning. They're freaking awesome. I love them. Michael, holy, I didn't realize I made him so high, so big. How do I shrink this? Can I? There you go. Oh, I stretched him out. I'm doing this wrong. Okay, Michael Reeves. Michael Reeves is a good example with this because it's interesting. He is all creativity. In my opinion, he is one of the most creative motherfuckers ever. His strategy is all right. It's not the best. It's okay. The thing is, he's like literally zero consistency. Literally zero consistency. Charisma, I give him right here. He's awkward. He's great. He's funny. He's himself. And community, I think he's like right here because he live streams, but it's not really his community. This is Michael Reeves. And this is an example that you can, if you want, not be the best well-rounded person to still have a career and be with people who are creating and have a career and just have fun with it. Look at his graph. This is horrible compared to the other graphs, but he's amazing. And lastly, we got Mr. Beast. Okay, so let's see what Mr. Beast. Where's Mr. Beast? I think we all kind of understand this. Maybe strategy. He was the king of strategy. Okay, king of strategy. Creative, above average. Community, literally nothing. He has a strong community, but he doesn't engage with it at all. Charisma, almost nothing. Sorry, Mr. Beast, I did meet you. You were nice. You didn't shake my hand, say hi to me, or really anything. And that's okay because you're a busy man. And who the heck is this random person on set? It was me. I know you don't know me. That's okay. You kind of nodded and smiled at me and kind of said hi. And that was really nice. I wouldn't say you're the most charismatic though. And it's pretty awkward, pretty obvious on your live streams. So, but you don't need it. You don't need it because your strategy is insane. Your creativity is very high and your consistency. And when it comes to strategy and creativity is like up here too. So look, he is lopsided too, but it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. So like it's this, you can, I think you can judge every single creator on this thing. And so I don't know, you tell me. I'm going to put myself up here and I didn't get a picture of myself, which is stupid. And I don't have time to bring up a picture of myself. So I'm just going to draw my, wait, can I just draw myself? I'm going to draw my face, my logo. There I am. Okay. So those who know me are going to know that this is obviously my graph right here is going to look like this. Creative. I'm the most creative motherfucker you will ever meet. Okay. Look at my videos. They're great. Okay. Come on. Let's be real. Okay. So creative, obvious. Strategy. I'm working on it. Okay. Not the best, but I'm working on it. My last 2 videos kind of popped off. Well, not the... One of them didn't, but the 2 of them, 2 out of the last 3 did. And it was all right. It was because of Courtney though, not me. So I guess strategy I'm going to bring down here. I'm not as good as I thought. Consistency through the roof. I'm the most consistent motherfucker you'll ever meet. Okay. And that's the truth. You can't deny it. Okay. You cannot. Anyway, charisma, obviously top notch, and community, we're doing pretty good. So this is me. Okay, no, like actually, if we were really gonna judge it, this is what I actually think. I think I can be decently creative, but not the craziest. I think my strategy is less than my creative. So I'm gonna give my creative like a 6, like a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna beef my creative. I think I'm pretty creative. My consistency 0. My strategy I think is like a 5 out of 10. I think my charisma is literally like a 3 out of 10, and I think my community is pretty non-existent at 2 out of 10. I'm barely ever in my Discord. I'm so sorry, everybody. I love you. Thank you, everybody who's in my Discord all the time. I really do love you. I'm so sorry I'm not better to you guys. So this is mine. And what I'm the whole reason I even thought about this in the first place, how long? 20 minutes. I've been going for 20 minutes. I need to leave. Was because I have a couple friends who are like strategy and creative. They're kind of low, but consistency and charisma are so high. So we could kind of technically level out right here, and then we could be more community focused. And look how well-rounded that is. So I'm having that meeting literally in a couple hours. I wonder if it works out. I don't know. You'll know. What if they see this video? It's going to be awkward about me talking about possibilities with them. And then they're like, why the heck would we ever want to work with you? And it's like, I don't know. I thought we could. I don't know how to end this. I don't know how to end this video, but I have to leave. Tell me what you think. Who are your favorite creators? And out of 10, what would you rate their creativity, strategy, consistency, charisma, and community? I have to go now. Thank you so much for, we're going to play random music. This is not the right song. Goodbye. Oh, wait, I was going to play a game of Wordle before I left. You know what? They're here in 4 minutes. I don't have time to play Wordle. If you're in my Discord, you know, the Discord, we've literally been doing nothing in the Discord except for playing Wordle. Actually, I'm going to show you this. It's actually hilarious. Look at this. And I've been crushing. Okay, I've been absolutely crushing Wordle. Silo, you can't freaking touch me. Warfant, you can't touch me. Aaron, you can't touch me. None of you guys can touch me. Look at this stuff. Oh, always one above. Now, Silo did beat me right here. But before that, like, oh, he had 2 left. Oh, he beat me there. Oh, look, even. Okay, maybe we're actually pretty matched. I beat them here. Dude, I don't know. If you want to join the Discord, link below, I think. And we play Wordle a lot. I was going to play Wordle right now. But again, I have to catch my Uber and I have to upload this. And I'm not even editing it. I would try to edit it if I had time, but I don't. I never edit these videos. I'm going to go. I love you. Goodbye.